Will it explode? That's a little intimidating. Yeah, I really like that blurring effect. It's been a very eventful day so far. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we're going to do part 2 of the new L'Oreal Prime Lab primers. We're doing the Dullness Reducer versus the Pore Minimizer. I thought they'd be the best to compare. If you missed part 1, I'll put it right here where I compared the Redness Eraser to the Matte Setter. It'll also be at the end of the video if you want to watch this one first. Let's do the Pore Minimizer on the right and the Dullness on the left because I have a huge healing zit that I popped that I shouldn't have popped, but I did. And I want to see how it handles it. Okay, I don't know where my L'Oreal foundation is, so we're going to use a different one today. I don't know how to do it. Like, I used it the other day and it's like disappeared. So we're gonna use this guy today. Will it explode? No, it's a fun color. Expensive, like red rock. That's a little intimidating. Okay, it says drop the filter, get the primer, Dullness Reducer, Advanced Dream Primer instantly extends the wear of makeup for up to 24 hours, corrects dullness, and visibly improves skin over time, instantly smooths and gives a blurring effect to the skin. Formulated with tried and true skincare ingredients. This one has 4% niacinamide, which so does the Redness Eraser, so I'm curious to compare all 4 at the end, like the before and afters and all that stuff, which I will do. You can see all these side by side. I'm kind of concerned about this because this really is not rubbing in. But what I'm really curious, if this is like a pore minimizer, this one's gonna be the most blurring. Is this gonna be more blurring than the rest of them? Or is it just like, this is like the base to all of them and it's only if you want blurring? I don't know. Do not get it at Ulta. Don't do it. It's so much cheaper on Amazon. It's $12 on Amazon opposed to $16.99 at Ulta. Only one of them right now on Amazon is $16.99, which it wasn't before. I think the price is fluctuating a little bit, but that's the matte one. We're not talking about the matte one. So far, it has 4.5 star with 8 reviews on Amazon. So are you just supposed to leave it like this? Is it just supposed to stay like red rock colored? My hands. Well, you can't really see any dullness. There are directions that I missed. See, I really don't think that it's supposed to be this color because it said can be used alone or under foundation, but maybe I'm just so pale. It's not blending out anymore. There's nothing I can do. I'm worried it's gonna start pilling if I try to blend it out more. We move on to the other side. We use the other hand. This one's a little bit more light tone friendly. It's like half clear. Moving on to the Pore Minimizer one. So it says the same thing. Drop a filter, get your primer, all that stuff. To 24 hours of makeup wear. Blurs pores and visibly improves skin over time. Instantly smooths and gives skin a blurring effect. It is formulated with 1% HA, LHA, and BHA. That is a combination, man. And that also sounds kind of intense ingredient. Maybe that's why it's only 1%. Ooh, I like that blurring effect. Yes. Yeah, I really like that blurring effect. Let's look on this side of the nose. Yeah, there's definitely more of a blurring effect on the one that's just blurring. It has to do underneath my eyes. Ooh, I should put the other primer underneath my eyes because that'll help with like the purple tone that I have. I didn't super duper help underneath my eyes like I was hoping. I have like some texture underneath my eyes. It helped a little bit. I want to try. Hold on. Yeah, definitely helped with discoloration. Okay, time for the foundation. Ooh, look how blurred. Okay, other side sponge. Will I be able to cover up this color? I have no clue. Definitely gonna have to wear bronzer today. It's not an option. Okay, we're doing a little late night editing, and I just wanted to warn you, yes, my face looks orange in this next little bit of the video. I hadn't put bronzer on my face yet. With the bronzer, it evens things out a lot more. It looks a ton better, but I didn't want you to look at the next, like, probably 2 minutes of the video and be like, she likes this stuff? Just a warning. Don't worry, you'll get to see it with what it looks like with bronzer on during the check-in and stuff. Okay. It is currently 12:47. Okay, so put some concealer on too because man, that orange was throwing me off underneath my eyes. But I did a good job like kind of evening these out a little bit, so I can't complain too much. So this side definitely looks really smooth and really pretty. Okay, the only thing is I feel like it's just picking up the tiniest bit of dryness around my nose, which is not normally a thing for this foundation. I don't know if it's like the combination of HA, LHA, and BHA. Those can be pretty powerful stuff, like I mentioned earlier, but it handled like that zit I was talking about really well. I feel like it's handling my fine lines better. This side definitely looks healthier. You know, I don't look as pale, so I like kind of have a glow, but it's just because my skin looks a little darker. I'm not sure. It's still blurring, not as blurring, but like there is some blurring effect to this side, especially on like my smaller pores. My bigger ones that are like sticking out like a sore thumb. But I learned every little place that I normally don't put as much foundation. I like both of them so far in their own way. I feel like, I mean, this I can only do like full coverage with. And that might not be an issue on people that aren't quite as pale, but like I try to look up directions, like make sure to only use a tiny amount because a little bit goes a long way. But like, even the green one, I was able to blend it out for the most part. Like I would still need a little tiny bit of coverage, but I could wear like a tinted moisturizer with it and it would be okay. This one's a no. I mean, again, if you have darker skin than me, which is a lot of people, you'll probably be fine with that. Especially the fact that it says can be worn alone. Like that's just weird. But I'm gonna go about my day. I realized that it's late. The power went out this morning and so I am behind on everything. It's been a very eventful day so far. I'm gonna do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting, and then at the end of the day we will compare all of not only these two but like all the primers. We'll go from there. Little emergency and it made me completely forget about the check-in, so it's dark outside now. Whoops, that's okay. Just look how gorgeous this makeup looks. Like I know it's not in natural lighting, but believe me when I tell you it looks the exact same as it did this morning or this afternoon, I guess 6 hours ago. It looks so gorgeous. I love these. There's no creasing, there's no weirdness. I didn't use any powder or any setting spray. I don't remember if I said that. It looked beautiful. Everything looks beautiful. I'm so excited. My batteries get died, dang it. Hello, it's 12:46. It's been over 12 hours and I have lots of thoughts and feelings. So honestly, everything was going incredible until 10:30, so pretty late in the day. It's not the worst thing ever. Right here, it started like cracking, which I don't think it's ever happened to me before, especially with this foundation. But like just in general, it's like, what? It didn't really do it on this side. It's just on the blurred side. It's not giving 24-hour vibes, is it? This side looks great. And besides the cracking, honestly, there's a little bit of fading. It kind of like smudged off right on this side of my nose. This side it's okay still. I don't think the blurring did a horrible job, but like the dullness reducer did a better job with, you know, obviously keeping things together. Helping with oiliness, probably because of the niacinamide again, just like this other color corrector. I mean, I already kind of nixed the matte one out of these. I think out of this line, I think there are matte ones that are a lot better, that are more affordable. You get it off of Amazon. This one's good, but again, like, okay, here's my thought process. There's so many blurring primers out there, and I've tried so many blurring primers throughout the years, and like, is it bad? No. But like, does it compare to some ones that I like really, really love that maybe are even a little bit more affordable? Not really. So it's not like I'm like completely hating on it, but it's just like pore minimizing is such a basic quality in primer. It's like the cracking, fading, the smudging off a little bit. It's just like not super impressed. Honestly, my thoughts and feelings are if you have lighter skin, most likely you're gonna have some redness. Not everyone has redness that has light skin, but you know what I mean. I would go with this one if you have maybe a little tiny bit of a darker complexion than I do, or you like to wear self tanner. I mean, I don't think it'll take that much of a darker complexion. Or maybe, hold on, let's try just using the tiny spit and see if I can blend it out on my hand. Maybe I just use way too much. You see that? See, even when I try to blend it out, it still has like a darker hue to it. I think I use too much. People, you're probably gonna like yell at me in the comments saying you use way too much. So even if you're like light to medium, you could probably get away with it just fine. Anyway, I feel like these are the best two, and they're the ones with niacinamide in it, and so I feel like they have the same amount of blurring. They have, you know, the same main skincare ingredient, so I think it's just depending on what your main skin concern is, either of these ones would be good, and I think it's honestly a tie. It's just you, what color correcting do you want, basically. I know I just had spoilers, but if you want to see in detail the first round between the matte primer and the redness eraser primer, I can't talk anymore. You can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get 1% of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it's not effective in any way. I love you so much, and don't forget that you are enough. Bye! Mwah!